Hey, get that bag, Toretto. She embody a goddess. Know that I got it. Selling my product. Learn to evade it. Had to go take it. Gotta create it. Sunday invasion. High alert, I'm on my own. I need majority profit. Shorty with me looking perfect. She embody a goddess. She ain't worried about no paper, cause she know that I got it. They be auctioning they soul, I just be selling my product. They be trying to take my spirit, but I learned to evade it. Never purchased my respect, I knew I had to go take it. Never listened to no music, but I gotta create it. Thinking about my mother continent, that's under invasion. They don't know it by myself, I'm shedding so many tears. And we talking about 2000, ain't no 400 years. Been at war since they pulled up with Alexander the Great. I'm the son of Dessalines, don't never call me no slave. I'm the son of King Shabaka, call me Young Tantamani. Aim the target at your head and then I dance on your body. My whole family got Mercedes, I might get a Bugatti. Since a youngin' doing business, I don't work for nobody. Since a youngin' doing business, I don't work for the ops. Stacking money to the ceiling till I sit on the top. Now she tryna ride my wave, I'm taking pics on the yacht. Now she tryna get inside cause I be dropping the top. Now she tryna have my baby, I got hustle genetics. Had to block her out my phone before I lived to regret it. Had to block her out my phone before she tried to finesse it. Had to do it on my own and now I'm never indebted. High alert, I'm on my own, I need majority profit. Shorty with me looking perfect, she embody a goddess. She ain't worried about no paper cause she know that I got it. They be auctioning they soul, I just be selling my product. They be trying to take my spirit, but I learned to evade it. Never purchased my respect, I knew I had to go take it. Never listen to no music, but I gotta create it. Thinking about my mother continent, that's under invasion. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. How you gonna leave me? I told you I love you. Pain in my heart and you knew I was trouble. Enemy watching, they want to invade it. Hoping my brothers don't ever betray us. Been on my mind and I hope I can save it. Look at my flaws, I don't see perfection. But I'm authentic, I'm whipping a 7. Like it's a phantom, I'm still manifesting. Gotta get money, I gotta get paid. Stay on my toes when I'm ducking these snakes. Go to my wrist and the queen on my arm. Feeling my energy, loving my charm. Might go put Dessaline face on a piece. Ready for war, that's how you get peace. Know I'm protected, I'm ready for action. When I walk in, I need 21 cannons. Secret location, I'm up in the palace. One of a kind and she loving my manners. One of a kind and I'm telling the truth. His and her Bentleys, I gotta get two. Feeling like future, we never gon' lose. Feeling like Garvey, I'm running the block. Acting off firm and I'm letting off shots. King of the North and I'm up at the top. King of the North and I feel like Moise. Took a few losses, I'm back on my feet. Selling they soul for trinkets and cash. Right on the front like the leader from Chad. Feel like a see me, I feel like I'm Idris. Walking on gold, I handle my business. Honor, integrity, money, and power. Told me she love me, she want me in power. Told her I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. Told her come over, come see me in person. Told her come over, I'm sick of the talking. Don't got no time cause that money be calling. Working all night and I'm up in the morning. Love when I call her, she love my attention. Body and soul, I'm truly protected. Back on that road and big body business. Told her I love her, I told her she mine. Get in that passenger seat, we gon' ride. Back on my mission, that money been stacking. Came from the bottom, I'm steady expanding. Run to the check and I pull up and vanish. Grabbing the neck from the back when I smash. Don't need no question, they know it's official. Come from the cloth in my life, ain't no fiction. Ride for the scene like I'm army enlist. Gotta stay focused, I'm moving deliberate. Heart of a king and my heart full of pain. Look at my neck and it's flooded with chains. And I got Dessaline blood in my veins. Enemy watching, I stay with a flame. Keep it 100, they know how we move. Black on black, beam interior blue. How you gonna leave me? I told you I love you. Pain in my heart and you knew I was trouble. Enemy watching, they wanna invade it. Hoping my brothers don't ever betray us. Been on my mind and I hope I can save it. Look at my flaws, I don't see perfection. But I'm authentic, I'm whipping a 7. Like it's a phantom, I'm still manifesting. Gotta get money, I gotta get paid. Stay on my toes when I'm ducking these stakes. Go to my wrist and the queen on my arm. Feeling my...
Oh, I'm sorry. All right now. Sac passe, family. Not Boule.
Black Power, can you hear me?
Black Power. Power to the people. How we doing?
I'm at work right now, so I mean I can't really hear that well.
By the time I was 20, Universal gave me $30 million. I thought I was dreaming, brother. Like, I couldn't believe that I had this much money and everything that happened in my life. I've been playing with
money.
Got that money
at 20?
Huh?
Yeah, you were 20 years old?
I was 20 years old when they gave me that money. But I already had $1 million.
Ayo Mills, Ayo Mills, Ayo Mills. Yeah, walk in the room and I stop all that talking. Stay on alert and I'm moving with caution. Feeling like baby, I'm up in New Orleans. Feeling like Stunner, feeling like Weezy. Look at my nigga, my wrist is Fiji. Trying to get cash, I don't wanna be famous. Look at my nigga, my wrist contagious. Ain't no stopping when I get started. Ain't no stopping, gotta go harder. Drop that top, whip go brainless. Chasing that check, I ain't trying to be famous. Whipping that Benz, feeling like spaceships. Everything official, ain't no fake shit. Doors unlocked, community gated. Look at this ice, bet they gon' hate it. Look at my life, enemy vanquished. Yeah, it's on sight, gun in your faces. Look at that love, turn to hatred. Kill my ops like a Haitian. Ain't no love, ain't no honor, ain't no trust, ain't no conscience. I ain't perfect, but I'm honest. Enemy lurking, enemy watching, enemy stalking, taking photos 24/7. Straight surveillance, new spot, change locations. Shorty got wet off my cadence. Ice, but I got papers, ladies love me, and I got flavors. Ain't no love in these streets. Nigga, yo jaloux, yo méchant. Got them chains off my feet, by the sword and by the gun. They throw flowers at my feet, and they say that I'm the one, and they say that I'm the target. When they see me, they pay homage. Shorty talking about divesting. She with Malibu, most wanted. When I go and get that check, I put it up and make it stack. Breaking that bank, whipping that Benz, or when I pull off, it go fast. Need a Fortune 5 accountant just to count up all this cash. Got these samples trying to sue me just to make me walk it back. Yeah, walk in the room and I stop all that talking. Stay on alert and I'm moving with caution. Feeling like baby, I'm up in New Orleans. Feel like Stunner, feel like Weezy. Look at my nigga, my wrist is Fiji. Trying to get cash, I don't wanna be famous. Look at my nigga, my wrist contagious. Ain't no stopping when I get started. Ain't no stopping, gotta go harder. Drop that top, whip go brainless. Chasing that check, I ain't trying to be famous. Whipping that Benz, feeling like spaceships. Everything official, ain't no fake shit. Doors unlocked, community gated. Look at this ice, bet they gon' hate it. Look at my life, enemy vanquished. Shit is on sight, gun in your faces. Look at that love, turn to hatred. Kill my ops like a Haitian. Ain't no love, ain't no honor, ain't no trust, ain't no conscience. I ain't perfect, but I'm honest. Enemy lurking, enemy watching, enemy stalking, taking photos 24/7. Straight surveillance, hit a new spot, change location. Shorty got wet off my cadence. Just see ice, but I got papers. Ladies love me, and I got flavors. Ain't no love in these streets. Nigga, yo jaloux, yo méchant.
We have breaking news tonight involving a shocking incident at a high-profile luxury penthouse. Sources confirm that a man has been found dead.
Yeah. We back. Spreading my wings and I had to get fly. Up at the top, an incredible vibe. Came from the bottom, I'm up in the sky. Everyone look and say, baby, you fine. Wake up each morning and handle my business. They just be talking, you see me, I live. Ride on my enemies, sounding like thunder. 1804, got that shit in my spirit. 1804 when I step in the building. 1804, that's word of my mother. Watch my women and die for my brother. Never gon' fall when I'm deep under pressure. Tell them we back and they better accept it. Move like a king, every step is divine. Ride on my enemies with no exception. Taking revenge and I'm taking what's mine. Told me she love me and said that it's real. So independent, ain't signing no deal. Feel like a king and I'm up in Cap Henry. I'm in the citadel, top of the hill. Trying to run up and we let off a cannon. Secret location, I'm keeping it sealed. You ain't retaliate, Franco Medina. Came to the country and he got killed. You ain't retaliate, Rafi and man. Thought you was loyal, thought you was real. Ain't even want to come pick up the body. Had your man locked up, he died in the cell. Up at the palace, I'm throwing a party. Right on the south and I'm giving them hell. And my little shorty, she looking exotic. African features, she casting a spell. Run to the check like I work on my fitness. Wake up each morning and handle my business. Said that she love me, she want my genetics. Wanna get married and make it official. Wanna get married and half of my babies. Up in the city, I'm riding Mercedes. Up in the city, they treat me like royalty. Feeling like Dolph, talking about lords. Spreading my wings and I had to get fly. Up in the top, an incredible vibe. Came from the bottom, I'm up in the sky. Everyone looking, said, babe, you fine. Wake up each morning and handle my business. They just be talking, you see me, I live. Ride on my enemies, sounding like thunder. 1804, got that shit in my spirit. 1804 when I step in the building. 1804, and that's word of my mother. Watch my women and die for my brother. Never gonna fall when I'm deep under pressure. Tell them we back and they better accept it. Move like a king, every step is divine. Ride on my enemies with no exception. Taking revenge and I'm taking what's mine. Pour up a drink and it's time that we toast. Watching my back, keep my enemies close. Only the family, I single my brothers. Cannons position outside of the coast. Heavy artillery for the protection. Move like a general, stick to the code. Feel like a king when I'm up in the north. Beautiful women, they trying to get chose. Launch an invasion all over the south. Capture the capital with all my woes. Look at my energy and my demeanor. Dripping in ice and that's head to my toes. Lately I'm flexing all on the Americans. Flex my muscle on missing my road. Just got a carriage just coming from London. Boy, that shit cash, I ain't taking no loans. Boy, that shit cash, that's fresh on the boat. Enemy know I got millions in gold. Enemy know I got choppers and cannons. How did I do it? They can't understand it. How did I do it? It's cause I'm relentless. Call me King Harry, my name is cemented. Call me King Harry, I'm up in the palace. Call me King Harry, I'm raising the status. Yeah, love. Feeling untouchable, energy sacred. When I pull up, know my enemies hate. Setting up shop at a secret location. Chopper gon' sound like a standing ovation. Moving in silence, I never been regular. One of a kind, I ain't got no competitors. Son of a king, I'm the kingdom inheritor. Do what I want, I don't care what you telling. The state of myself, me and my team. Walking the spot, but they knowin' my name. Beautiful passenger, bet she gon' ride. Keep it authentic, I'm never gon' change. Always been solid, I'm built to survive. Gotta stay focused, I'm deep in the game. Never surrender, I got too much pride. Took on my losses and stayed in my lane. Took on my losses and now I got racks. Took on my losses and made that shit back. Plan to make gold, I need plenty of blacks. Making my enemies empty the stash. Feel like a steamy, I feel like Gianni. African gold is all over my body. African diamonds adorning my fingers. African kid when you look at my features. Enemy watching, I gotta get paid. Enemy watching and stalking my page. Watching my moves and they study my ways. Copy my energy, riding my wave. Enemy watching me like an obsession. Heart of a king, I don't need no acceptance. No, they gon' try but can't stop the progression. No, they gon' try but can't stop the ascension. Foot on the gas and I gotta go hard. Straight to the top, I've been down for too long. Plot of revenge, I'ma make them regret it. Ain't no more talking, I got too much leverage. Talking uranium, diamonds, and gold. Keep that shit real, I wish death on my foes. Keep that shit real, I ain't blocking my blessings. Stacking my profit and then I invest it. Feeling untouchable, energy sacred. When I pull up, know my enemies hate. Setting up shop at a secret location. Chopper gon' sound like a standing ovation. Moving in silence, I never been regular. One of a kind, I ain't got no competitors. Son of a king, I'm the kingdom inheritor. Do what I want, I don't care what you telling. The state of myself, me and my team. Walking the spot, but they knowin' my name. Beautiful passenger, bet she gon' ride. Keep it authentic, I'm never gon' change. Always been solid, I'm built to survive. Gotta stay focused, I'm deep in the game. Never surrender, I got too much pride. Took on my losses and stayed in my lane.
Listen, it's called Connect Team, and it's insane. I don't do schedules or timesheets manually anymore.
And it works?
Oh, like you wouldn't believe it. My team puts in their availability. I click.
Oh, fuck. What did you do?
Damn, I've been away for so long, yeah. I don't pick up when they call, yeah. Enemies know that I got it, yeah. Every day moving my product, yeah. Calling me saying she missing me, right? Feeling my energy, got it enticed. Been here before like I'm reincarnated. Look at the family, it look like we made it. Young and I'm black, I'm doing my thing. Playing with paper since I was 18. Lost it and got it back, what do you mean? Lost it and had to get back on my feet. Don't need percentages, I need it all. Feel like Zidane, the way that we ball. CEO business, you playing for fractions. Playing for power, I'm United united factions. Playing for power, I'm making it shower. Bet when I'm done, no, they never gon' doubt it. Keep all that fraudulent face shit around me. Talking that shit, but they never been bout it. 1804 when I step in the door. Had it one time, and she said she need more. One of a kind, I never been regular. Look at the time, I'm always ahead of it. Running my team, I'm rocking a Letterman. Enemy watching, they never gon' let us in. Shooting the door, that shit is irrelevant. Pain in my soul, it got me benevolent. But I want blood, revenge is my medicine. Revenge is my medicine. It got me benevolent. That's why they won't let us in. I've been away for so long, yeah. I don't pick up when they call, yeah. Enemies know that I got it, yeah. Every day moving my product, yeah. Calling me saying she missing me, right? Feeling my energy, got it enticed. Been there before like I'm reincarnated. Look at the family, it look like we made it. Young and I'm black, I'm doing my thing. Playing with paper since I was 18. Lost it and got it back, what do you mean? Lost it and had to get back on my feet. Don't need percentages, I need it all. Feel like sit down the way that we ball. See your business, you playing for fractions. Playing for power, I'm united factions. Playing for power, I'm united factions. See your business, you playing for fractions. Playing for power, I'm united factions.
Stop. Don't get a HELOC until you know about HEI. HELOCs are loans. You borrow, pay interest, and make monthly.
Hey, get that bag, Toretto.
Yeah. Go. Let's go.
Okay. Okay. I hope you enjoyed the play.
Yes.
Yeah, that was fire.
Feeling revolutionary up in this piece today.
I told you you'll be feeling it. I tell you.
That's what's up.
I tell you, we definitely got to find him. He's in New York somewhere.
Rashada, what's his name?
His name is Nelson Amadeus. That's the music page from YouTube, and then his historical content that he also does as an educator is Neferkari T. DessalineS. So he was born in Haiti, raised in New York.
All right. Haiti's in the house. Right on. That was powerful. Well, greetings, family. We are grateful to be here this evening, here on Real Radio Talk.
She had to look at the name, right? Yes, and we also have Boss Talk Radio here as well.
Yes,
talking about Black business.
Black Business Matters Entertainment. We are back in business.
That's right.
Right.
Hey.
Back in business, the way you need to be.
Brother Gabriel, he's our young youth minister here in Washington, D.C., Minister of Media.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Black Power.
Greetings to you.
Last minute when he came through, so we appreciate you coming on.
What did you think about the
Thanks for inviting me.
What you think about the playlist, Gabriel?
Right on.
Oh, I like that artist. I was just asking Janae who that was. She said she didn't know, but if somebody can type his name in the chat, I would definitely like to listen to his music outside of here.
Oh, sure, I will.
I'll do it.
Right on. And we got a special guest with us too as well, King Kevin Dorvell in the house, best-selling author and upcoming book.
Hey, blessings everybody. How y'all doing?
Peace and blessings. Thanks for being here.
Yes, King.
My pleasure. I'm here representing Atlanta, Georgia.
All right, ATL, shout.
Atlanta in the building.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here.
That's home for me.
Oh yeah, you know, we really known about Atlanta. Really known out there.
Well, today is the 15th of August, and we also celebrating Jean-Jacques Dessalines Day. That's right. The Haitians are coming up in here. I am one of your co-hosts this evening. My name is Dr. Truth Bay, Minister of Justice, and just Black Power everything. So we here, grateful to be on this show. Thank you, Sister Negues. I'm grateful to have us here. And we have a lot of things to talk about, family. So how you doing?
How you doing? We are doing well. I am Sister Janae, another co-host here in Washington, D.C. Bossed Up Radio Show, Bossed Up Entertainment. We get back on the airwaves. Black Power Radio. We started that, 30 years ago?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Seems like but we still want to bring you all the real Black news. We had to take a little break, little siesta over the summer. Schedules got kind of busy, and we are planning and looking forward to the Million Youth Rally. That's where I'm going to start with my little introduction. If you are a conscious artist, we would love to have you come and perform and introduce yourself to the world, because this is not just going to be a DC one-time thing on September the 6th. This is going to be an annual youth rally in the nation's capital and all over the world simultaneously. So we are looking very much forward to meeting the youth. And we want the youth to come forward. We want them to come forward, come to us. Tell us you want a platform to get on, and we will put you on the platform. We're not charging nobody anything. We may be able to take up a donation if you must have a fee to perform, but we're asking you to come perform for the community at this point, because we want to commemorate the Million Youth Rally that Dr. Khalid Muhammad started back in 1996. Did I right about that? Yeah.
26-year anniversary. That's right.
26-year anniversary. Where they went to New York and they rallied all the youth, and they had to fight the police and all that other stuff. But they want us. Nobody else has ever done the Million Youth Rally since then. They've been too afraid to get the youth activated to come and unite together. So we want to do that in a peaceful environment. We got a lot of turmoil in DC right now, so we're trying to just be low key about it. But we do have some people that we want to come out and perform and speak to the youth and things we want to implement to the youth all over the world. So we're going to be streaming live. We're going to do a live stream from Anacostia Park here in Washington, D.C., and as well as we may have some workshops or something throughout the day where we can have special, interviews one-on-one with the guest speakers that are going to be coming in as well. So,
right on.
So go ahead, sister.
Want to take a little trip back memory lane. So for those, as Queen Janae just mentioned, the Million Youth March is the 26-year anniversary. It is something, again, that no one since 1998 has duplicated after the Honorable Khalid Muhammad decided to focus 100% of the youth. And so we're taking that back in 25, and we want to highlight our young people moving forward. So let's take a look back at where it all began.
Just be an engineer if you want to be an engineer. Just use your talent and your knowledge for the benefit of your people.
The message is so important that it needs, if they can't go to the message, then the message needs to be conveyed to them.
And you're the messenger.
In a way, I'm one of the many messengers.
And he's a natural at it.
Every now and then.
At age 4, Allende became a public speaker, reciting the words of great orators like Martin Luther King Jr.
That in spite of the difficulties and frustrations of the moment, I still have a dream.
Fulfill their responsibilities.
When you stop making excuses, when you start standing with our mothers, when you start teaching us to be humane, then we can build a new nation of strong people.
This process by reciting the ancient sacred word
We hope that the young people here in this city will pursue education to its highest degree and put God first in everything that they do and begin to develop themselves.
And give special thanks to the world's leader in rap music, No Limit Records, and brother Master P. Holla if you hear me. Holla if you hear me. Go buy every record of Master P you can find. Go get everything of No Limit Records you can find. We'll work on all of our rappers in the future to work toward liberation lyrics and revolutionary rap. But let's give brother Master P and No Limit Records a strong hand for financing this event here today.
I'm thinking I was muted. Yeah, there we go, family. So a lot of people didn't know. Master P, still to this day, that is hooking up the young people, was the one that financed the original Million Youth Rally in '98 in New York. And so we want to bring it all back and still make it all black and honor our young people this year. So I'm so grateful, family. I'm
Yes,
so grateful.
I didn't know that. Big up to Master P. We need to be reaching out to him more often, since we see he's on the same frequency that we on. It'd be nice to have his participation.
Absolutely. Oh, we reaching out. We reaching out for sure. We want to make sure that our young people have a bevy of mentors that they can look up to, conscious people, you know. And so give a shout out to Kendrick Lamar too for keeping up the conscious side of music with all this mumble bumble drill music going on, killing our babies. I tell you, it's a whole lot of agendas playing out there, but we want to give homage to our conscious artists. So again, family, September 6th, if you are in the DC area, we are looking for artists, for people to perform. And if you want to volunteer, if you want to stop by and partake in some of the information that will be given, it'll be a day of fun, food, and music, but more importantly, education. We have a lot of outlets out there on September 6th. That'll be a Saturday at Anacostia Park. And we're going to start around 11 a.m. Throughout 5 p.m. So please come on down, bring your kids, come along, young people. This platform is for you. So we definitely want to highlight them and save our babies. So I also want to give a shout out to Dr. Cecil Jenkins from Take Back Our Children. He will be joining us next week. And he is the protege of Marvin Gaye that started a nonprofit called Take Back Our Children Benefit Concert Tour, where they want to utilize music, old school music. We all know about Marvin Gaye and Motown and all that baby making music back in the day. That will still ring the sound. So give a shout out to Dr. J. And he's in Virginia right now, setting up for a major gala we are to have October 17th and 18th. And this is a continuation of what we are doing September 6th in honoring our young people. So we want to say thank you to our elders as well. That's holding it down. We got a lot to cover, babies. Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
Today we got some things to uncover. So let's first start our family. CARICOM. CARICOM. How many of us know this agency called CARICOM? Also stands for the Caribbean Community. And why is this so important? Because we have a lot of our families, a lot of our African Americans as well, that step back from the Caribbean. You know, we have a lot of our ancestors from that state as well. So CARICOM was developed in 1973, and it was sort of like an agency that covers some of the islands. We got Antigua, Bermuda, Bahamas, Barbados, Belize, Dominica, Grenada, Guyana, Jamaica, Montserrat, St. Lucia, St. Kitts and Nevis, Suriname, Trinidad and Tobago, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and our featured country today, Haiti. Haiti. Yes. So CARICOM was there to help advocates for anything particularly that's happening in that country. So what do you think about Haitians? What is the stigma about Haitians? When somebody thinks of a Haitian, what comes to mind? I want to hear from my family that's on this panel tonight. What comes to mind when you hear Haitians?
Well, the first thing comes to mind, but it doesn't come in a negative way, is voodoo.
Mm-hmm.
So it made me
Okay,
go.
yes,
It made
yes.
me over the years research voodoo and watch videos and documentaries and listening to elders and things like that. And voodoo is the reason why 1804 accomplished the beatdown of the three world powers at the time: the Spanish,
Right on.
the English, the French.
Them French. Oh, them French fries. I tell you,
So
boy, we
voodoo
got a
should
whole
be
lot to say
used.
about that.
Voodoo should be used to conquer the enemy, for betterment of the community, for medicine, for well-being, for prosperity. It shouldn't be used to hurt one another. It's supposed to be used the way Dessalines and Cecile Fatima and Boukman and the rest of those soldiers came together and used it for. So once you can get past the stigmata of voodoo, you can understand what its true essence really was, what it was really originally supposed to be used for. And you also got Mackendal. You have, a lot of revolutionaries that used voodoo to win their freedom.
And so voodoo is about 95% of what Haitians divulge in. They said it's not a religion, it's a culture, as well as the Catholic Church out there pimping the people. There are so many entities out there that has really taken over the Haitian identity to the point where Haitians nowadays, if we don't educate our people, we have bits and pieces from every other country except our own. And this is why we want to preserve the strong revolutionary spirit of Haiti, which is called the land of many hills, or the land of very hills, very fertile land. So I want to give us a clearance right now, family. So my family is born descendants of slaves, and so I am, even though I'm born in America, I'm Haitian by descent. My family is from a small town called Pétionville, Port-au-Prince, and that's where the majority of the devastation has happened. So you remember the 2010 earthquake that devastated half of that area, and then again in that same area in 2021, and then that same year, we had our president, Jovenel Moïse, assassinated that very same year. So it's been through a lot. And this is why we want to educate our African diaspora, our Pan-African brothers and sisters, on exactly the need for us to unify. So I want to, so excited this year, first and foremost, to see the changes of us as Black people in Black countries standing up. Want to also refer to Burkina Faso, Abraham Traore. What
Yes.
A leader.
That's Thomas Sankara reincarnated.
There you go. Thomas Sankara reincarnated. That's right. And they led such a way for us, honestly, that we cannot allow the oppressor to continue to be in our presence and not do something about it. This is why it's so inspiring to have Burkina Faso, who actually left the African Union, and they became part of something called the Sixth Region. Also with that was Mali and Niger. So shout out to Mali and Niger too. We leave them out, but they have really gave us an example on how we need to fight. Sometimes it doesn't have to be arms and barracks. It could be with the power of the pen. It could be the power of organizing. There's so many ways we can empower our people. So we want to give a shout out to all of our beautiful diaspora Black brothers and sisters out there and our allies. Yes, we see you too. We know you see us too.
We know you watching. I hope you like the playlist.
Right.
Shout out to the playlist.
Yeah, right on. But nothing beats our melanin, right? So King Kevin, tell us a little bit about the stigma of Haitians in the diaspora. What is our significance in this world, my brother? Talk to us.
I mean, everybody should know that Haiti holds the title, led the way for the freedom of like everybody, back in the 19th century.
That's
being
right.
the first independent black nation, beating the Europeans at their own dirty war games and actually being successful, which was mission impossible, beating France, Britain, Spain, with the support and the U.S. in the
And
sense that the
America,
U.S.
exactly.
supported
So
them.
like four. Yeah,
Don't
four
forget
powers.
America, caca.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so the whole stigma came from Dessalines, leading the way when Toussaint got kidnapped and when they slaughtered those Europeans in Haiti. That really rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, and to be honest, that was something that Toussaint was trying to avoid because. So, but I could go on and on with that. But I believe that negative stigma came from when 1915, when the U.S. occupied Haiti in 1915.
That year, that was
And
that
so,
dreadful year. Yes, 1915.
Actually, they invaded Haiti. Well, I won't say invaded, but it really started in 1914. That December when they robbed the bank. When they robbed the Haitian National Bank in December, and then that because they wanted to make sure that they crippled Haiti from being able to defend themselves, so they took away the money, and if you
Mm-hmm.
watch Europeans, that's how they operate. They
Yeah,
take
to
you at
hit
the
you in the
mouth,
pocket.
That's
Mm-hmm.
right.
right, and then they go in for the kill. So that's just the same game they've been playing forever and ever. And just to put it out there, I wrote a book called "America's and France's: A Thousand-Year War Against Haiti: Assassination of a Nation." It's going to be released in 2026, and so I talk about this and a whole lot of other things. But that 1915 to 1934 occupation, when the U.S. Marines occupied Haiti, they really ramped up those negative connotations regarding Haitians. Like that's really came from. And when I started reading the stories in certain books that I was reading, and they were explaining what the Marines were up to while they were in Haiti, and in my head I was like what kind of person would do these type of things, like what kind of people were these Marines? And I said, I wonder if they were the KKK that was unleashed on Haitians, because around that same time, you got the race riots here in the U.S. and definitely throughout the South. The Red Summer of 1921, I think it was.
Yes.
1919 or 1921. I know Tulsa, Oklahoma was burned in 1921, but it's around the same time. And just so happened, doing my research, most of those Marines, if not all of them, came from the South.
That's right. They sure
North
did.
Carolina, Virginia. I mean, all the slave states, Georgia. So you literally had all these racist white men marching up and down Haiti, being able to do whatever they wanted to do with a license to kill. And so any African American, especially those that are so-called FBA, any African American who knows anything about history knows anything about their own history, knows how the white folks treated black people here in America. Could you imagine what they were doing to the people in Haiti?
Right.
So, because they
slaughter
had
on
boundaries
site.
here, huh?
It was a slaughter on site. That's what it was.
Yeah, they had, pretty much did anything they want to do here in the States, but at least they were like somewhat boundaries where you might get arrested. You might go to trial, you know what I'm saying? But in Haiti, it was like free for all. And some of those soldiers received Medal of Honor for their treachery in Haiti. Especially when they killed Charlemagne Perrault. They got a Medal of Honor for that. So but anyway, I just want to say that.
Right on. So we wanted to share your website. Also, share the screen, please. And your book. Tell us a little bit about your book, America and France's 1,000-Year World War Against Haiti.
Yeah, I don't know if we got World War, but at one point in time, that was the title before I actually got official. But America's and France's 1,000-Year War Against Haiti: Assassination of a Nation. It's a book that I guess chose me, so to speak, because I wanted to, like I did a lot of radio shows, and people would ask me questions especially the last one I did with the radio station downtown Atlanta. A lady asked me, "Why is it that Haiti can't grow their own rice?" And I was like,
yeah, talk
and I was like,
about it.
they can't. It's not that they can't grow their own rice. It's just that it's not profitable. The U.S. rice from Arkansas flooded that free white rice flooded the Haitian market and destroyed Haiti's rice economy, and that's like the bread and butter of Haiti. And so when she asked that question, it just dawned on me like I need to write a book so I can set the record straight on what's happening, what's been going on in Haiti for centuries. Because I was at the time I was working on a follow-up book to my best-selling book, which is called Seven Types of Queens, King's Desire, which is a compare and contrast of ancient queens with women of today. And that's how I actually got to London the first time. I've been in London 3-4 times. The first time was because I was invited because of that book. So, but I was writing a follow-up, which was called Seven Types of Kings, Queen's Desire. And Toussaint was one of the leading kings in the book. But at that time, Haiti was going through so many things with Jovenel Moïse and you already know it's so many things going on with Haiti. I felt like, okay, I might write this book, the Seven Kings book, so I can make some money. But I rather write a book that can actually mean something and that can actually change something. So I wrote it so that we can change and help galvanize, Black people worldwide to stand up and fight and support Haiti against imperialism, which is something we haven't been able to shake since the beginning of our liberation.
Yes, sir. And it's funny that you mentioned the rice. That's one of the things, again, the hypocrisy runs so deep when it comes to the United States. And this is what's bittersweet because I'm born and raised here. We have generations here, built this country, but yet at the same token, to watch Haiti be devastated right before your very eyes, to the point where our American brothers and sisters, when you call FBA, a lot of the history that our Black youth are not aware of is that we were also indigenous to this land, as well as being transported from the Caribbean and Africa. But the first slaves that actually arrived in 1619 in Virginia actually came from the Caribbean. A lot of people didn't know that. And so because of that, again, our history, a lot of it has been erased, that we want to teach and educate our people exactly on the history of transatlantic slavery. And it really has to be something we have to bring back. And the history books, that's where they want to start when it comes to education. But no, we didn't start off as slaves. We were, of course, kings and queens. We had our own regions. We had our own empires. And still to this day, we still do. Just got to get back to that. But they have to also pay us back reparatory justice. And that's where I'm at. Reparations is a big thing. So I just want to play this little clip on some of the hypocrisy. Here we go. Stop sharing. Let's play this. Okay. Here we go. All right, family. I'm not as tech savvy as I should be. All right. And this is just a clip based on the hypocrisy of the Americas and Haiti.
She takes a tremendous amount of money, and you take a look at the people of Haiti, because what's happened in Haiti with the Clinton Foundation is a disgrace.
So we all know who that voice is, right? That's causing the turmoil right now for us in these states right here. But at one point in time, in 2016, he made some valid points concerning the Democratic dungeons and how they have been robbing and raping Haiti, even still to this day.
And you know it, and they know it, and everybody knows.
Thank you, my fellow Democrats. Thank you, my fellow Americans.
We've done things to help small businesses and agriculture.
2010, former President Clinton publicly apologized for forcing Haiti to drop tariffs on imported subsidized U.S. rice during his time in office. The policy wiped out Haitian rice farming, seriously damaging Haiti's ability to be self-sufficient. This is the president apologizing at a hearing before the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. At the time, he was the UN special envoy to Haiti.
We rich countries that produce a lot of food should sell it to poor countries and relieve them of the burden of producing their own food. So thank goodness they can leap directly into the industrial era. It has not worked. It's maybe been good for some of my farmers in Arkansas, but it has not worked. It was a mistake.
There's no reason why Haiti should be importing rice. The rice grown in Haiti is much healthier. Ever since this rice has been coming in, there have been diabetes epidemics. People didn't used to have that much diabetes. This is the worst thing that could have happened to Haiti.
Bill and I have been involved in trying to help Haiti for many years. We've done things to help small businesses and agriculture.
It was a mistake.
Right. Although I don't. So you're saying.
Yeah, it was a mistake. Sorry ass apology. That's all we get. I tell you, family, do we need any more apologies? I don't think so. I highly don't think so.
Absolutely not.
And that's what they want to do, to just sorry their way out of years and years of wealth building off of our blood, sweat, and tears. And that's where, family, the buck must stop there. So when we talk about reparatory justice, it's not only Haiti that deserves reparations, even though it's the most notable. We say a tune of 350, how much? 350 billion? Is it billion? 150 million? To give a fact, but in today's market, yeah, close to trillions of dollars that the United States, Canada, and France particularly made off on the back of Haiti. Well, let's talk about reparatory justice. What is reparations right now? A lot of people said we're not getting it. They said, oh, that's a pipe dream, this and that. Can you tell us a little bit about your thoughts, family, on reparatory justice and the fight that has been going? And since I'm from California, we had led the reparations task force. So if you follow out, shout out to CJEC, California Coalition for Just and Equitable California, where in 2021, we started the reparations task force hearings that actually led to a book, 1,100-page report on the atrocities of slavery. And this book, let's see if I can get a copy of it. This book can be utilized in schools. It tells you all of the histories, all of the statuses and information on the chattel slavery up to redlining, Jim Crow, you name it, it is in this final report. But the problem is, family, the final report is not available unless you ask for it. It's not widely spread. So I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to actually put that in the chat so you can take a look at it. It is the Office of Attorney Generals, where you can get the full page report on reparatory justice. So when you hear that word reparations, what comes to mind? Sister Janae, Angus, Brother Kevin, Brother Gabe.
I was really good for teaching. I'm sorry.
Yeah, to repair that which was stolen.
Yeah, the history of Haiti, it was not taught to us in school properly. Okay, they made it seem like Haitians did something wrong by fighting back for their own land and resources. They never fully explained to us that Haitians, like you said, nobody knew that the first to land on Plymouth Rock was people from the Caribbean. You know, just like we don't know that all of us are not from Africa, that we were already here, you know, and things like that. So we're just now finding out a lot of this information, but we Africa as a whole, anybody with melanated skin at this point need to unite. Because when they pull us over and put their foot on our necks, they don't give a damn if we are Haitian, African, American, Caribbean. None of that matters. All that matters is a dark-skinned person that's going to get killed by our oppressors. So we must unite. We must put aside our petty differences. Your boat stop don't make a difference to me. If you're black, you're black. And we all are under attack at this moment right now. You know, and that's how I feel. That I am a Pan-African. I will always be a Pan-Africanist. You cannot tell me that the people on the other side of the world are not my relatives.
Yes, please say that again, because all creation started on the continent of Africa. That's where creation started. Yes, we were already here, but we came from there originally. And I think a lot of people want to pass that part and just say, "Oh, it started here," and there's no lineages. But when you run into yeah, exactly. When you run into the police is not going to stop and say, "Are you a Black American? Are you from Haiti? Are you from Jamaica? Are you from South Africa? Are you from Namibia? Are you from Zambia?" No, they're not asking you that. He see that black skin, and in his mind, you're an African. In his mind, you're a Negro. In his mind, you're a nigger.
That's right.
So the nationality is just where you was born at. But I'm talking about ethnicity, that bloodline. Where's that bloodline linking to? And majority of our bloodline is coming off that continent of Africa.
That's right. And that's why my last name that I'm changing my name to is Nzinga. I actually did the research. The people
got the right name.
in Angola actually came. Like, I was supposed to go to Africa this year to get my ambassadorship for Queen Nzinga land. Like, if you look at Queen Nzinga, I look just like her. And the people saw me.
Yeah, since you said that, I noticed that. You're right.
And they sent for me. And then they sent other people from different tribes and different countries. Like, from I host the Sankofa International Conference every year here in Washington, D.C. And I had people from Tanzania come. My sisters from Cameroon came. Zimbabwe. We had Queen Mambakazi to come from Zimbabwe. And I'm looking at them and they looking at me and I was like, you are family, right? You know we really bloodline.
Yeah, it's the genetics.
And things like that. I can't say that I'm not related to these people. We look just alike. We look just alike. You know, we
That's
have
what I'm trying to say.
skin tones, everything. Nothing separated. The only thing separated us was that water. That's it. That's my thing. You know, so hopefully next year I'll get to go to Queen Nzinga's celebration. This year I didn't get to go. I was sick, dealing with some battles and things like that. But we have really got to search our family trees and our family history and learn who we are. You know, we have to learn who we are. We've got to put aside our religious beliefs.
Oh, that's what's the problem. That's what the biggest division.
That's the division that we have. Like, 'cause they don't care if you're a Muslim or a Christian. If you black, you're black. And that's it. They don't tell me it's a Muslim man running down the street. They don't say that. You know, it's a black man. Period. They don't know if you're Arabic. They don't know if you're Sudanese. They don't know who we are. They just know that we're black. So we should set aside those differences and come together as a people and unite. And that's what the Sankofa International Conference has done for us. This will be my 5th year hosting. Next year, I hosted this year as well, but just kind of downsized. But I invite all of my family from the continent and from Haiti, and hopefully we get from some of the Haitian youth here in the United States for the Sankofa Conference next year. You know.
We share some pictures.
I do. I'm on my phone, so I don't even want to mess with it because it's so.
No. Yeah, share the screen.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. It's so sensitive, and I'm streaming on my Facebook page and on
Black next time. Maybe next time we can have like a direct conversation about this.
Yeah, can you share the screen?
She might have some pictures. It's on Sankofa International Conference on Facebook.
Oh yeah, it probably is.
And that is my global family. Look at those people. You tell me what do you see?
That's beautiful.
Exactly. Oh yeah.
That's Queen Mama and King Nene Tete and Queen Adelaide from Cameroon, and Sister Makiba from Tanzania. That is
Joshua Mapanga.
Joshua Congo. Yes, we were gonna have him here this year, but they had a big conference in the UK. That's Queen Mabakazi. Yes, she is such a beautiful queen, and
Yeah, she do look like your auntie.
to me. Yeah, they're your dad. You see your dad gave, yeah. And every year in Washington D.C., we invite community leaders like Brother Sharif Shafi, that's Gabe's dad, who has DMV freedom fighters. And he does so much. He goes to the UN, he travels, he's speaking on reparations, he's speaking on everything that we need. That brother needs our support 110% for what he's doing for the people. But we are the freedom fighters of today go unrecognized.
That's right. All the time.
We don't get no credit for all the Yeah, okay, yeah, that's the Sankofa family. Our sister, baby sister, Divinity Divine, and her Sankofa experience. She brings that to the Sankofa International Conference as well. So we give her ashe and blessings as well. This sister is straight out of the books of Mother Africa. Young girl. But yeah, barefoot. She's been on her barefoot journey for like 3 years now. So
that's how we used to play when we were children.
Yeah, and we never got sick.
Exactly.
We never needed nothing but a hot bath.
That part. Yes.
Exactly. A hot bath and something to eat and go to bed.
Go to bed, yes.
Talk yourself to sleep.
That's it. But I'm just excited to be back on the radio. Thank you for this opportunity to come back on again and really just to have our voices be heard and to really, we had to let things ride out. This was a rocky thing.
It's a journey. It's a journey. This black in your skin. My God, you wake up with this melanin, you got problems always.
You gonna have a problem, you come over this way.
But how we tame it, but again, this journey has I wouldn't want it any other way. A true revolutionary is realizing that we are the original man. So we gotta carry that authority and make sure that our children know who they are. That's what it's really all about. Passing on this legacy to the younger generation. And speaking of younger generation, Mr. Dave, are you not youth mentor?
Hey everyone, how y'all doing tonight?
What's happening, sir?
I'm doing good, thank you.
What's going
on in your world?
So I fill in for my father some days on WBGR radio. We going on Thursdays at 7 p.m. And I was just giving out some information from a young man named Jay Wilson. We've talked about mental health in our community. I feel like that's another big play in what things are going on with our youth. And he came up there giving out some really free information that I believe is beneficial to us. Also, I talked about what's going on in DC. I'll be going out there this weekend to get like my eyes on it. For me, I do personal, like my own like documentary, like journalism and cinematography. So I use like events to like help me like tell a different story. But I also said that we also need young men and to be out there and be more proactive, because in our community, I don't feel like there's enough of people like me out there, even older than me. I feel like that we're allowing our music to influence our daily lives. And I believe it's okay to listen to music, don't get me wrong, because we have people like Master P and things such as that nature, and like Ice Cube. But you have to look at the way their music was put out, the time and the era, and what they were actually speaking about, and it made us like unite and fight back against oppression. And I don't feel like we fight back against oppression until we're picked on by that white guy in the White House. And as you can see what's happening in DC, a lot of people didn't have any clue what was going on in DC, and now all of a sudden he wants to deploy troops out there, and now everybody in our community is in an uproar because they don't want the police in their neighborhood. But in my own opinion, I'm glad that he did it, because it woke up our community and it's given us something to do. And if you don't want the police to come police your neighborhood, we need to do it ourselves. We need to go out there and tell our kids to get off the street.
That's what the Black Panthers were doing.
Yep.
And that's what we were doing here in DC. We were doing that here in DC at one point. We were patrolling Ward 8. We were going out on night runs, you know, so that when they saw us in the community, we got nothing but respect from them, you know. But it was just like, you know, the people just, you know, I can't go by myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
So when our leaders have been killed, they've been killed. They've been in prison, and they've been blackmailed. They've been framed.
That's
and
right.
It's time for a new generation to step up.
In the Washington D.C. chapter, definitely had federal agents come through. And see, what people don't realize is this: they put more money into COINTELPRO to this day than they do in the United States education system.
That's right.
Yeah, they spend more money on intel and snitches and or whatever, you know, people than they do on the. That's why you think they closed down the Department of Education.
Yeah, I just saw that. I just saw in the news today. The lady from New York, I don't think she's the mayor. I think it's the governor of New York. Is a woman. She's saying that they have a $5 million hit on barbecue in Haiti. So if you got $5 million to pay me to snitch him out, you can take that same $5 million and repair Haiti. So you got $5 million for me to tell you where he is, which you can find him easily because he does interviews all the time live. You got $5 million for that, but you don't have $5 million to help repair the country. And then he came back and said, no, nobody's not giving me no money. I'm not getting no money from nobody. So the lies she's telling is not true.
Yeah, well, we finna handle that. That's why we having this discussion.
This lady sound like a fool. You got $5 million to pay me to snitch, but you don't got $5 million to repair the country. So your heart is not in the right place.
That's right. So somebody's priorities is jacked up, and it's the United States government.
Yeah, come up out of there and let them run their own country, and you'll see how better off they are, like how Burkina Faso, Mali, and Chad is doing without you.
Yeah, why are you importing tomatoes? You can grow your own tomatoes.
And they could grow better tomatoes.
That's right.
Better soil, better everything, you know.
And that's what they were saying about the rice. It's like the audacity for Arkansas to think that they're going to ship rice when Haiti has the most fertile soil in the world. It has one of the most highest concentration of natural resources, and especially we're going to talk about it another time, but iridium, if you've seen that movie Black Panther, okay, it literally is
that
the
came
story
from a
of Haiti.
meteorite. That's an outer space mineral. That's not even from this earth.
Okay, and for those who may not know, iridium is one of the natural minerals that they use for rocket jets, for cell phones, and it's fire resistant. So it's literally an ounce of precious metal is worth probably $250 million.
You can see why they over there.
That's right.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Hello.
And you see when I went
to God, and they take your oil, your gold, your oil, and they're done.
When I went to Ghana in 2012, there was a truckload of tomatoes that passed me. And I could still smell them tomatoes 3 minutes after that truck passed. And the tomatoes were so red, it was you can't even compare the color red, how red it was.
Wow.
The pineapples was the sweetest pineapples you could ever want to eat.
It's not
their brown rice that grows in the Volta region, exquisite.
Yes.
I can smell those tomatoes 3 minutes after the truck passed. You know that's some good tomatoes.
That's good sweet tomatoes, right? You think that's what makes me a little bit angry. I'm gonna get a little ghetto right now.
Oh, that's fine.
Ghetto fabulous.
That's fine. Sometimes we gotta get gritty with it.
Wait. That's for our break.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I meant to put this one on the screen. BP.
Yeah, so Messiah Rankinson, that's going to be a dedication to Black fathers in about a few minutes. But go ahead on, Sissy.
Yeah, I was saying that I'm upset that we don't even eat the type of food that's good for us in this community.
It's not available.
This world. You know what? Well, this country, put it like that. We're not eating. That's what colonizing means. They have taken over your colon. If the food we're eating is killing us, we're not supposed to be eating this shit.
That's
right. We're not healthy no more. We're not healthy like we used to be.
It's not even good for human consumption. You know what I'm saying? But we've been eating this all our lives, and that we think that fried chicken is normal and good thing for us. We think the bullshit that they give us, this processed food, is good for us, and it's killing us. It's literally taking us out daily. You know, so think about that when you think about revolution. Think about what you're accustomed to, the things that your people have suffered from. I have diabetes. I have type 2 diabetes.
You can get rid of that easy.
And lung cancer.
You can get rid of that diabetes, my queen.
Mm-hmm.
Starting tonight.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, I'm on all the natural remedies. You know, I'm doing my herbs and things like that. I don't take none of that medicine they want to prescribe to me.
You have Dr. Africa's book, Queen Nzinga? Dr. Africa, holistic African medicine.
No, I didn't, but I need to get that. I know Queen of Fool. I've been following her, and I do some of the Dr. Stady stuff. But I'm sitting up here now eating this beetroot. You know, I use beetroot. I do a lot of juicing now, soursop juice, moringa, other stuff like other natural remedies. We got humic acid. So if anybody's familiar with humic acid.
I've heard of it.
Human acid?
Humic acid. Yeah, my godfather.
Jacque had spoke on that before. The brother from St. Louis.
Yes. So we got some of that. I do have some of that for sale if anybody wants some. Just know that you can get it by the ounce or whatever. So I've been doing humic acid, methane blue. Cause it's the oxygen. I need the oxygen. I need the dirt. I need the bitters.
Yeah.
So I have all the bitters is what I'm using right now, and I feel better. I've lost weight. You know, I just got struggled with narcolepsy. I struggled with just sleep apnea, a lot of different things. You know,
You used to struggle with it. You overcome it now.
I am definitely overcoming it now, and getting stronger. But I had to go back to my roots, in other words, just to sum the whole conversation up. We got to go back to what's custom to us for our blood type, for our lineage. You know what I'm saying? I have O positive blood. It's certain things I can't eat because I'm O positive. But if you eat per your blood type, you will do better. I just can't eat processed food. It don't agree with me. But we wouldn't eat that.
Right.
We weren't trained that way. We was trained to go to what? We the McDonald's generation. I'm 47. So we the first ones who got hit with the fast food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I've cut McDonald's out of my diet myself. I can tell you now that getting fruits from certain places is definitely was eye-awakening to me. So recently, last week, I got fruit from the farmer's market, and fruit was delicious. It tastes sweeter. It seemed like it lasts the time it needed to last. I got my fruit from Giant. I ran out of some cantaloupe. Got it from Giant. My wife's like, "Yo, that cantaloupe was bad. I just bought it. I cracked it open. I probably ate it for a day. she was like, yeah, that cantaloupe was bad. Like, you gotta throw that out. Like, the cantaloupe was bad, and I could just see the difference between like the growth, like what you're saying, just organic, like better soil and things such as that nature. It's definitely different because they do a lot of genetic processing in the stores like Giant, you know, Food Line and stuff like that. Because you gotta mass produce stuff. So
yeah, they want everything in a hurry.
We see you peeking in there. I see he in and out, y'all. Let's give him a little time. Brother Pete. Brother Pete.
Brother Pete.
Yeah.
Brother Pete is in the house. All right, Brother Pete. While we are waiting for our elder to get on, we're going to take a musical break. Messiah Richardson, and dedicate a video to our Black fathers, to our Black men. So we love you, we see you, we appreciate you. And so when we get back, we're going to get right into the tale of CARICOM and the quest for Haiti's liberation, part 2.
Okay.
You're listening to Real Radio Talk.
Real Talk Radio. Real Radio.
Real Radio Talk.
Real Radio. Listen, Real Radio Talk is somebody else's station. They're gonna be coming after us.
Come on,
we picking them up, and they're not even on the station.
They Black owned. Come on now. We have room at the table for you. We got some barbecue.
Some barbecue, right? Let's barbecue to barbecue.
Barbecue. All right, let's play that video, sis, and get right back.
No need for fame, Black fathers are legendary. Watching he got game coming from the hood, often misunderstood, but still, Black fathers are necessary. Fighting the penitentiary as well as the cemetery. Only right I wrote a song made for my brothers. And whether or not you get along with your baby mothers, our babies love us, our babies need us. He just might be that Black father, the baby Jesus. More precious than a stone from Sierra Leone. That's a child of a Black father, the heir to the throne. Before mine and the diamond in the dirt don't come out shining, they come out muddy. Babies born bloody before the hug. Might be that Black father, the baby Jesus. He just might be that Black father, the baby Jesus. More precious than a stone from Sierra Leone. That's a child of a Black father, the heir to the throne. Before mine and the diamond in the dirt don't come out shining, they come out muddy. Babies born bloody before the huggies and onesies. Birth from the Black essence, so it's unnatural for a Black father to lack presence. There to provide lessons when babies ask questions. To guide them through imperfections, doubts and transgressions. To teach a foreign language about their ancestors. To read body language, face and hand gestures. To love their body image, hear strand textures. Learning instruments, jam sessions and band lessons. Car seat buckle ups, teaching them boxing uppercuts. More to manhood than muscle ups and busting nuts. More to childhood than Donald Duck and Double Dutch. Nothing can replace a father's love and mother's touch. No need for fame, Black fathers are legendary. Watching he got game coming from the hood, often misunderstood, but still, Black fathers are necessary. Fighting the penitentiary as well as the cemetery. Only right I wrote a song made for my brothers. And whether or not you get along with your baby mothers, our babies love us, our babies need us. He just might be that Black father, the baby Jesus. To mothers who stand in the way of fathers and their children, then go sit, he left them abandoned like a building that's tore up from the floor to the ceiling. Paint peeling, I ain't feeling women who find joy stealing the joy of a father, not letting his boy see him, or the joy of his daughter, whose dad is a loyal supporter, based on a court order. Filthy, you need Florida water and a bush bath. You despise his eyes, despise his mustache. Shout out to the fathers walking the good walk, good path. Every child need a father for a good talk, good laugh. Why make a good dad look bad for a child support check if he absent with welfare at your doorstep? Had him locked, ain't feel remorse yet. Poor sweat, nightmares like a war vet. A karma catching you slipping, floors wet. Though your mom's babysit, sadly a nanny can't replace a daddy's place in the family. No need for fame, Black fathers are legendary. Watching he got game coming from the hood, often misunderstood, but still, black fathers are necessary. Fighting the penitentiary as well as the cemetery. Only right I wrote a song made for my brothers. And whether or not you get along with your baby mothers, our babies love us, our babies need us. He just might be that black father, the baby Jesus. Black fathers are legendary, let's call names. LeBron James, not cause he called plays or win ball games, or can take it to the hole or shoot long range, because he take care of home beyond just suits and Balmains. Robert Nesta Marley, you can never discredit. Died young but left a legacy his children inherit. With them in spirit, El Hajj Malik, MLK. It create fear how a black father could be here now, dead next day. Bow heads, let's pray for the fathers turned martyrs. George Washington, Carvers and Marcus. Black soil covers the carcass. Black fathers never die, they multiply like the square root to pi. Same rules apply if you shoe shine or wear suit and tie. The line of work don't define the worth of you and I. Never saw my pops work for another man. A mentality I don't expect this world to understand. No need for fame, black fathers are legendary. Watching he got game coming from the hood, often misunderstood, but still, black fathers are necessary. Fighting the penitentiary as well as the cemetery. Only right I wrote a song made for my brothers. And whether or not you get along with your baby mothers, our babies love us, our babies need us. He just might be that black father, the baby Jesus.
All right. So that was Messiah Ramkinson and a dedication to black fathers. Yes, and it's, about 5-6 years old. But this is one of my theme songs when I give an uplifting to our brothers. So again, no one says you were giving you flowers right now, brothers. We appreciate you, love you, and need you so very much. Power to the people. Black power, y'all. Boop. Now let's get into it, family. We got a half hour left in this dub. And I want to get into the real reason as to why they are ostracizing or they attack Haiti so much. So before we begin, because I am a policy analyst by trade, yes, and that's something that is completely boring, yes, but is a very necessary evil, policy and legislation. So one of the things that I want to point out, family, and this is the only time that you'll probably learn about the real history of Haiti according to the Constitution. So if you're joining us right now, thank you for joining us on Real Radio Talk with Sister the Guests, and we are taking over. It's the Haitian takeover today.
That's
so we're
right.
grateful to be here and join us every Friday thereafter until we get our Black Power Radio infused right here on Real Radio Talk. So let's share the screen. I want to show you, family, the actual official Constitution of 1801 and 1805. Right before then, I'm going to play a clip from one of CARICOM's member states. It is Mia Mottley, who is the Prime Minister of Barbados. Where is it? Stream. Okay, should be queued. Here we go. Now, right after this video, I want you to get a recap, and then we'll show you. Here, hold on. Slides. Ooh, I'm so sorry, family. We can't be doing this like this. Here we go. Okay, so this is Mia Mottley doing a speech on CARICOM Summit not too long ago.
Let me, however, also reflect that over the course of this last 6 months, one of our major concerns was the stability of Haiti. The world really needs a check on itself when it comes to Haiti. If ever we doubted that they were first-class and second-class citizens in the eyes of the world, don't doubt it anymore. In Haiti, more people were killed last year in many months of last year than were killed in any other country on earth including those that were at war and the subject of military conflict. And in spite of that, and in spite of the promises, the world has been unable to move beyond the promises, platitudes that would bring help to the people of Haiti. I'm not only talking about the loss of life, I'm talking about the displacement of citizens from their homes. I'm talking equally about the food insecurity of the people of Haiti. And let us be real, our capacity as a Caribbean community has limits, purely because of size and capacity financially. We can help as best we can, as we must. But the world is what is needed as well at this point in time. Beyond simply the deployment of troops from Kenya, without the requisite support in terms of machinery that is necessary to ensure that those Kenyan troops and others are not sent like lambs to the slaughter, along with the members of the Haitian police force. That Haiti is trying as best it can to be able to withstand the assault by gangs is to be commended. But at the same time, it is not enough. And what is required more than ever is for a truth talk, both within the context of what is possible from Haiti's perspective, but equally what is possible from the international community. And I fear that the absence of that realistic conversation will continue to mean that ordinary citizens will have their lives put at risk. And if not their lives, their limbs, and if not their lives and limbs, their ability to live as dignified human beings. The pace at which progress is needed must be expedited if we are not to see more and more people suffer.
All right. Well, that sounds almost inspirational. But I tell you what, family, that is just as deceptive as our waistline when we are trying to squeeze into a size 6. Damn sure know that you're a size 12. Mia Motley, that is the Prime Minister of Barbados. And so powerful speech, yes? But let me tell you why.
He sounds like a liar.
Oh, yeah. And we've been hearing this talk quite some time. And Brother Kevin, I want you to chime in on this. How many speeches of that have you heard from just foreign countries or just any other country speaking about the turmoil of Haiti, but yet turn around and do nothing to really help Haitians? Let's talk about it. You're muted, my brother. We cannot mute the Haitians. We cannot mute them. They gotta shout it out. Shout it out. Shout it out.
Yes.
Okay.
What I was saying was Minister Mia Motley and the Grenada president and the Prime Minister of Jamaica, they be talking all that good stuff, regarding Haiti, but then they go have this secret meeting in Jamaica, last year, the year before,
April 2024. That's right.
And they didn't have not one Haitian there at the initial meeting, and then after that first meeting, then they want to invite. I don't know how many Haitian delegates was there at the second one, but they're making these decisions just like they did in Canada in the Ottawa conference. They had making these huge decisions on the future of Haiti with no Haitian representative there, at least no one that we voted for or wanted there. So it's all a pony show. You should, like the Roman circus. You distract people with lights, camera, and noise, but then you're really running game behind the scene, and that's what's going on. And so it's kind of frustrating seeing that, because I know Mia Motley is a very passionate person. I've seen her speak and talk many times, but I'm just shocked that and maybe she didn't have a choice, but that she'll go along with the Attorney General. What's the Attorney General? Blinken? That white guy?
Yeah, Anthony Blinken, but Marco Rubio right now, who's the Secretary of State. He's responsible for all of the affairs concerning Haiti. But yes, at the time, Anthony Blinken was supervising and organizing CARICOM to be in that little hotel room in Jamaica.
Right, and it just shows you that CARICOM is just like the UN and just like the African Union. You know, they're just puppets. You know, the puppet masters are telling them what to do, and that's all it is, just a show. But with regards to reparations, I think Haiti is one of the countries that have one of the best fights for reparations. I just wish I would see all the African nations, whether it be Haiti or Namibia, Congo, whichever country, that we all get behind one country, make sure they get reparations, and that way the wall that's been blocking us from getting reparations will start tumbling down. Haiti just has one of the best cases because of the documentation, the fact that it's been going on so long, the Haitian Revolution, you know, so on and so forth. And if you know these other African countries, the African American leaders here in the States, if we were to get behind Haiti, or even if Haiti was to get behind the U.S. For the African Americans to get reparations, someone has to get it first. Because if we are just trying to stick our hands in that cookie jar, will nobody be able to put anything out? You know, so that's how I'm seeing it. And just recently, the African Union has some conference where they're going to represent all the African diaspora to get reparation, and they coons anyway, they bootleggers anyway, so I wouldn't even trust anything they saying.
Oh yeah, big time. And they voluntarily want to be a coon. They're not put under pressure. They want to be that way.
Well, we finna expose all them coons. I will tell you what. So there's an exclusive. I got a surprise, family. So Mia Motley's cousin, whose name I'm not going to divulge, but we had a conversation not too long ago. And because I know that he has the ins and outs of CARICOM, because again, his cousin is Mia Motley, the Prime Minister of Barbados. I'm going to play that clip, and then we're going to go straight to the Constitution of Haiti, Article 12. We're going to highlight so you know exactly why Haiti is going through what it's going through. All right, so let me play just a few minutes of this clip. And again, nobody knew that we were going to play this tonight, but I think for reality context that we want to pull the veil off the hypocritical lies concerning Haiti.
Right.
No, I'm tired, but I'm good. I see some message from you. I'm not really sure what it pertains to, so tell me now.
Well, I emailed a couple of things. The first and foremost,
you said something about CARICOM, which I don't know anything about. The courts thing I am vaguely familiar with. But the CARICOM, I'm not sure what that is, so tell me.
You don't know what CARICOM is? I thought you had a relative with CARICOM and you had...
Hold on, my dear. I said I don't know what your message pertaining to CARICOM is. Of course I know what CARICOM is. I live in the state of CARICOM.
So CARICOM, again... Yeah, so CARICOM has not included Haiti in anything. It doesn't represent Haiti on any level. Now it's come to a head...
Haiti is not necessarily a part of CARICOM. Haiti is CARICOM and Haiti and Cuba. They're separate and distinct entities. They're not.
I had to pause that there for a second. Black family, do you hear what you just heard?
Yeah, he's being facetious.
Okay, he's saying that Haiti is not a part of CARICOM. Mind you, Cuba has never been part of CARICOM. Well, feedback. I'm in the echo chamber. Okay, so let's continue.
Necessarily a part of Cuba, but go on. Just so that.
What's happening?
I don't know. Did you press play? Did you press play?
Yes.
It's not playing?
I don't know what games is going on here. But
Start it from the beginning. Yeah, rewind it. Just rewind it.
I'm tired. I'm not sure what that is.
So CARICOM again. All right, so I'm going to play from another source. Hold on 1 second. And then we're going to get straight into the Constitution. Okay, family, give me 1 second. Share screen. Here we go. Window. All right. Yeah, so CARICOM has not included Haiti in anything. It doesn't represent Haiti on any level. Now it's come to a head.
Haiti is not necessarily a part of CARICOM. Haiti is CARICOM and Haiti and Cuba. They're separate and distinct entities. They're not necessarily a part of Cuba, but go on.
Oh, wow.
I get the straight.
Wait. I need.
Wow.
CARICOM represents 15 countries on the website. Haiti is one of the countries it represents. So I sent you a document.
It is distinct and separate, though it is not a direct member of CARICOM.
That can't be. That's not what the website says. What are we talking about? This is the first time I'm hearing this.
Well, you know what? I didn't make CARICOM and I didn't make the rules. I'm just telling you.
I'm looking at the website, Phil. It says CARICOM is one of the member states.
It is distinct and separate. It has distinct and separate designation, as far as I know. That's what I'm saying. I didn't make the rules. I don't have CARICOM.
I mean, that has to be clarified.
Haiti and Cuba, while they are part of CARICOM, they are not full members of CARICOM. In other words,
what is that?
Haiti and Cuba. That's someone screaming. That's some children screaming in his background. Because everybody mic is muted on our side except for
no.
me and you.
That's my kid's name. That's my kid. That's on my side. Sorry.
Oh, okay. It's okay if they're screaming. It's fine. We can still hear what's going on. Let the children.
Yes, I'm going to rewind
they're
that.
Screaming because they can't believe he's saying what he's saying. That's why they're screaming.
Yes. So I'm going to rewind that so we can hear one more again. Well, family, this is where we're going to bring you the real tea. You heard it here first.
This guy is talking, but he doesn't he needs to stop talking because he's really revealing a lot. He's saying that Haiti and Cuba are not a part of CARICOM, but CARICOM is forcefully putting them on the website to pretend that they are, but they really aren't.
Right, but Cuba has never been part of CARICOM. That's why that information there, and we're going to show you in a minute. But Haiti has been a member of CARICOM since 1973.
Yeah, I read the documents you sent me. Haiti was supposed to be included, yes. Exactly. But there's no signatures from Haiti and Montserrat when it came to certain decisions.
Yes, the courts of justice, and that's
the courts of justice came in exactly.
Right. So we're going to hear one more time. So you heard it here again. Exactly what's happening behind the scenes, and he has intel information. Again, this is the cousin of Prime Minister Mia Motley.
Okay.
And Haiti and Cuba, they're separate and distinct entities. They're not necessarily a part of Cuba, but go on, just so that I get this straight.
Wait. I need clarification on that because CARICOM represents 15 countries on the website. Haiti is one of the countries it represents. So I sent you a document.
It is distinct and separate, though it is not a direct member of CARICOM.
That can't be. That's not what the website says. What are we talking about? This is the first time I'm hearing this.
Well, you know what? I didn't make CARICOM and I didn't make the rules. I'm just telling you.
I'm looking at the website, Phil. It says CARICOM is one of the member states.
It is distinct and separate. It has distinct and separate designation, as far as I know. That's what I'm saying. I didn't make the rules. I don't have CARICOM.
I mean, that has to be clarified.
Haiti and Cuba, while they are part of CARICOM, they are not full members of CARICOM. In other words,
What does that mean? I was just flabbergasted by that. So you're gonna hear, we're gonna post the full audio at a later date. But yes, family. So this is why you got to be inquisitive. You got to do your research. So let's get down to the real reason on why we're getting shade, or why is there no clarification according to what Haiti represents. So first and foremost, I'm going to go to the CARICOM website, as I mentioned, so you can see for yourself, family. It's CARICOM.org, which stands for Caribbean Communities. Can we see? Can we share the screen? There we go. All right, CARICOM.org. The link is in the site. Now, these are the member states. This is literally the homepage of CARICOM. Okay, and you see all the countries, which is 15. Mind you, there's 33 Caribbean countries. So there's about 15 of them that's not even represented. All right, so these 15, as you see clearly.
So Haiti
right
will be
here.
the 8.
Haiti.
It's number 8.
There you go. And when you click on it, there is a little backstory on it. There you go. Key facts. Okay.
Read the backstory. Kind of zooming in if you can. Read the backstory so people can know the injustice that's going on. You're advertising one thing, but behind closed doors, you're saying Haiti is not a part.
That's right. So just the key facts. And when you click on them, they give you key facts. Mind you, some of this facts is incorrect, but nonetheless, the key facts for Haiti, it says it's been a member state in CARICOM since July 1st, 2002. It's also known as Pearl of the Caribbean. That is correct. The status of independence was, and look at the date, status of independence of Haiti. They said
that's so wrong.
December 12, 2001.
What are you talking about?
Can somebody explain this to me?
What are you talking about?
They just erased 1805 and altogether.
Should we try 1803? Because that's where it really was being planned.
Right. So 2001, I have no idea why they even put that date, but nonetheless, the square miles is 27,750 square kilometers, which is correct. Almost 11,000 square miles. Capital city is Port-au-Prince. That is correct. The population is actually closer to 16 million, a little over 15 million, 16 million. So this was the last. Let's look at that. 2013. They said after 2013, they said forget it. We ain't gonna be counting these Negroes no more. It'd be what it is. But it is actually 15 million. Currency is good. Yes, that is correct. Highest national award is the National Order of Honor, Merit of the Grand Cross, and Golden Plaque. That is also correct. The economy since 2012. The GDP. I'm not even going there. 27,000. I don't think so. The growth itself, and when it comes down to per capita, look at this. They stopped at 1996, family. The GDP per capita, $530 million. Absurd. It's 4 times more. Okay, and then they also have some key dates, which you can read on your own if you like to get there. All right, but they do have an 1804 independence achieved, Jacques Dessalines, first ruler name, Haiti based on its original name. Now down here, they got the 1804 correct, but up here, the date of independence, they have 2001.
Yeah, that doesn't even make no sense.
Yeah, so CARICOM, yeah, you got to kick rocks on that.
You can tell that they have idiots running this.
Yes.
Anybody could be in CARICOM and administration positions. It clearly sees that anybody could be in those type of positions and just make up dates and just make up things. Don't have the experience, don't have the consciousness and the integrity to tell the truth. They're just there for money's coming in their pocket. They don't care.
That's right. And so we're going to make them care. Absolutely they will. Absolutely they will. All right, so family, so this is a combination of the Constitution. I put all 3 Constitution in one document. And if you would like a copy, you can always reach out. You can give them a contact number. You can text to 323-884-8583 or the Article V Convention at gmail.com. I also put that in the link. So if you would like a copy of anything that we're showing you tonight, you are free to get that. Absolutely. So let's take a look, family, a deep dive into the 1801 Constitution. Article 12, and in 1804, it was tweaked a little bit, but it still has the same sentiment. Now, what we're passing by, the third constitution, is 1987. That's where we have close to 293 articles that tells you how to run the government. And it's okay, but that constitution was implemented by the United Snakes of America. So the original constitution, 1805, let's look at Article 12. Okay, can you guys see that? Article 12. It says, no white man of whatever nation he may be shall put his foot on this territory with the title of master or proprietor, neither shall he in future acquire any property therein. All right, that's 1804. Now I'm going to go to 1801, in which it has a similar clause, but it's the same sentiment. This is the 1801 version of the Haitian Constitution. It says, all property which formerly belonged to any white Frenchman is incontestably and of right confiscated to use of the state. Now this, family, is the reason why the United States invaded Haiti in 1915. It was this clause that caused the turmoil. It's not because we fought for our freedom and won. No, but because we had a constitution. I told them, no, Mr. Whitey man, you cannot own land on this soil. And so in 1915, as Woodrow Wilson's brigade came in, and they threatened the Haitian parliament at the time and told them to remove this clause out of the Constitution. And what do you think the Haitian parliament did at that time? They were like, no, sir, we tap danced for you long enough, and we are not going to remove this clause out of the Constitution. And of course, what happened? They were killed. And as our brother Kevin was saying, a year prior, they already divulged the gold, and they went into the banks and took some more gold. And that's what built Fort Knox right now. That's in Kentucky. That's what built the banks in the U.S. That's what actually financed the Eiffel Tower in France. Was Haitian reparation money. And so that's how America built its wealth. And America would not be the twice the size that it was at the time, especially through the Louisiana Purchase, had it not been for Haiti. So when you look at the history of countries and relationships that the United States has with foreign entities, you will always find that Haiti has the only history of turmoil, trauma, and plunder, in which why our Pan-African brothers and sisters need to band together and support the young people of Haiti. We have helped so many wars, right? In Savannah.
Yeah.
We fought in American wars. We certainly helped South America, especially Colombia and Venezuela. They can tell you that themselves. But when it comes time to accountability, this is where we're going to ask you now, family, knowledge is power. How many of us knew about CARICOM and the history that it had with Haiti? It really is not an American agency, so we wouldn't know too much about it. We would know more about the United Nations, which is what CARICOM is a similar function to. But when we talk about the courts of justice, and actually, we can actually, because we only got 5 minutes left in the show. Next Friday, we're going to go into part 2 of the history and the relationship of Haiti. And we're going to divulge
not to cut you off, sis. We only have 5 minutes if you want it to be 5 minutes. We don't really have a time limit.
Right on. But yes, I want to keep a little suspense.
Right. Okay.
For our family to come on next week. But we will be discussing the courts of justice. So if you are into learning about policy, law, and legislation, and how you can be a part about creating the courts of justice, you don't want to miss next week, which will be August 22nd. It'll be at the same bat time, same bat channel at 8 p.m. to join us for part 2 in Black August. And we're celebrating Black August throughout this whole month until the 31st. And every day we celebrate a Black ancestor. And today is Jean-Jacques Dessalines Day, which is why we're bringing to you all things Haitian. Sac passe, na boule. I'm going to try to find some things. I will let you back to my sisters Yes.
So what's the information to get the document? Someone's asking in the private chat. Gabe was asking, what's the information to get the documents?
Yes.
Absolutely. So if you would like to get a copy of the document, you can simply text to 323-884-8583 and text your email address, and then you shall receive a copy of not only the Constitution, but the protocol of the Courts of Justice that was created in 2006. I'm so excited, family, because there is documents out there that we need to get a hold of. We need to know our real history, and we're not going to pull things out the air. It is right there in front of us for only the asking. So with that being said, I am grateful again to be here with you, Black family, on Real Radio Talk with my sister and the guests. And we're going to be our special co-host moving forward from this point with our queen sister Janae. And thank you for our special guest too, Brother Gabe and King Kevin.
Oh yeah.
And don't forget about September the 6th, Washington, D.C., Anacostia Park, near the skate park. We're gonna be out there. We're gonna be red, black, and green. Just know that. Look for the red, black, and green balloons and things. And we're gonna have some food. We're gonna have some fun, and we're gonna celebrate and commemorate the 26th anniversary year of the Million Youth Rally in New York City. And we want to do this for our youth every year around the world. So please participate. Come forward, let us know. You can hit me up. My email address is Janae. Well, we got millionyouth@gmail.com.
Yes, millionyouth@gmail.
So we have our email for that. And we just asking all the young people to come out and support and speak up for yourself. Show up for yourself.
That's right. I put the flyer in the chat if we could share that on the screen. And then we're going to debut SOS Haiti next week as well. We're going to actually open the show with a special video that was put together called SOS Haiti. And so I'm going to put the flyer in the chat as well. And I am so grateful. We definitely miss our Black Power Radio audience. And this is the revival of Such That.
Let's go.
All right, so Dr. Truth Bay and Queen Janae Nzinga.
Yes.
How could I be present for this September 6th event?
Just pull up in DC. Come through. Pull up.
Yep, it's in 3 weeks, family.
Accommodations, let me know. I invited people all year long, but I guess we just gotta see who's gonna actually show up for the.
So what's the accommodation look like? How does that work?
Well, I could find you an Airbnb, possibly, if that's more comfortable for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. So we talk about that.
Yeah, I really do. We've been all over the place this summer. I do apologize if you didn't hear about it soon enough to make arrangements, but we are going to do a bigger, better venue next year, and we're going to be streaming live this year as well. So that's what we need Brother Gabe for. Gabe, you still with us? Yeah,
I'm right here.
Yeah, we need you to do the media. That's why I'm like, come on here right quick.
Yes, I will be handling media. I'm still gathering some equipment and things such, and trying to write out a plan to somewhat document this and try to get it out there.
It's going to be a historical event.
Yes, absolutely. If anyone, I put my information in the chat already, but I'll put it again. If anyone is interested in giving a background on slavery, reparations, or anything pertaining to the event, please let me know. I will try to see if I can fit your story into our documentary.
Yes, please.
Oh, yeah. What is it again? You said? Let me send myself a message.
My cell number will be in there. It's 717-414-3441.
Yeah, I think
I took a screenshot.
Yeah, if someone can, if you do text me, please send me your say your name so I know how to save it, and what you do and what you might be interested to speak about, and I'll be able to get back to you momentarily. Sorry, I was saying that I know you guys been seeing me look down. I'm doing my finals right now, so I've been typing this paper.
You better go. Look at that. He's not just another pretty face. He's a bookworm. You better go.
I'm trying to get that doctor behind my name, like some other people in the chat.
Congrats.
I hear you.
Yeah.
We're
But yes, please come out and support us. Not just us, but support our youth. Like I said, that's our problem that we need to solve. A lot of us already are in the position, and as I was saying on the show yesterday, I'm not going to be long-winded. We all have our role, and I was saying, if you work at McDonald's, if you're a lawyer, if you work in the corporate world, as a man, you have your role in this, and you have the ability to speak out, and you have the ability to motivate people to be in your position, because we need people in those corporate positions. We need people being managers at McDonald's. Everybody has their role, and women, you have your role as well. You are also a big advocate for the Black community, because where the women are, the men want to be, unfortunately. But that's also a beautiful thing, because our women bring so much power to the table that they don't even understand that their influence and what they're capable of doing. And of course, you ladies on here, you women on here already know your role, but the majority of it is to get those young ladies to think the same way that you do. So yeah, I'll land my plane there. Hopefully I hear from some of you soon.
Right now, I'm texting you now.
Okay.
Power to the people. Brother Kev, do you have any last minute comments for We the People, where we can find your work and where to look for you? I hope we can see you on September 6th now in Anacostia.
No doubt. I'm thinking I gotta be in DC sometime this year, and I'm trying to remember why, but September 6th definitely seems like a great reason. Just want to remind everybody that this is Marcus Garvey's birthday weekend.
That's right.
And so, you know, he always spoke about, you know, believe in yourself, and before you even do anything, believe in yourself. And then if you believe in yourself, you've already got the victory. And that has helped me tremendously throughout the years. And I just want to remind everybody who's listening, just, you know, to never give up, keep pushing forward, and, you know, all will be well. And yes, my website, my books, definitely check me out. KevinDorval.com. You know, I'm King Kevin Dorval, future multi-millionaire. You got my hands on a lot of things, but
speak it. You better speak it.
Amen. The main thing is the main thing, and the liberation of our people. I started a Stop the War Against Haiti campaign several years ago, started in Chicago. It's still going on now, where I travel different cities and states and speak at community centers, museums, et cetera, et cetera. And the whole point of the Stop the War Against Haiti campaign was to there's a fundraiser to get to help support those who want to go lobby in DC, because we could protest and make all the noise we want, make all the videos, all the group chats, all of that, but until we go to DC and put that pressure on the white men and women in Capitol Hill, nothing's going to change, because there's those policies that's crippling Haiti to this day and been doing it for decades and a couple of centuries. So that's the whole point. You get more information about that, the GoFundMe for the Stop the War Against Haiti, my book, Americans in France, A 1,000-Year War Against Haiti, Assassination of a Nation. I'm talking so fast. You can get it from my website, KevinDorval.com, and it's been a blessing. You know, I definitely appreciate sharing and exchanging energy with you all this evening.
Real talk. Man, it's an honor, King. And we certainly, hopefully to have you back. To be an inspiration to our young people globally. We are honored.
Amen. Thank you.
Amen.
All right.
Come on up to DC for the Million Youth March, and let's start planning for the Sankofa Conference next year.
That's right.
That'll be nice.
So we can introduce you to some African royalty, and we can really pull together the 6th region. because it's so needed. You know what I mean? We need to dispel all the myths, all the drama, and put it aside. We are one. We are one people,
That's
and
right.
but we are global one people. And if we could just get over that, I think we could make it.
Mhm.
Right on, right on. Well, grateful. And we want to give also a shout out to Marcus Garvey, who will be celebrating in its entirety tomorrow. There is an actual a Zoom meeting where we have people from the diaspora to come in and speak about it. So I'm going to pull that flyer up in a second while we get that going. So, Sister Nagus, any closing comments or shout outs to we the people before we?
Yeah, well, give thanks for everybody on the panel for your time and your energy. And I'm looking forward to more podcasts like this next week and in the near future. And hopefully we could start networking and organizing and, doing things in the right manner that we're supposed to be doing.
Yes.
Right on, right on. Okay, so I put the flyer up there so you could probably post it up. Talk a little bit about that. It is.
Okay, let me see. Is it this one?
Yes, it is. And that is our special Marcus Garvey Weekend Special. It's starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And there's plenty of guest speakers that will be there as well. All right, so we have some of the people from CARICOM, as we mentioned, will be on that panel too. So it'll be quite interesting. So if you want to register, again, you could text to 323-884-8583 for more information. So you can get that link if you want to register to be part of this global Zoom from leaders and Pan-Africanists from around the world celebrating the Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey. And so this is your Minister of Justice signing out, and grateful to be Black all day, every day.
Black power.
Black power.
Black power by the hour.
Black power.
Every second of the hour. All right. So if we have closing comments.
Anybody else need to speak before we end the stream?
No.
If we could,
Thank you for
play our
inviting me
brother
up here.
in the end. Yes. Brother DessalineS play one of his hits as we close it out.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Let me pull it up right now.
All right.
That's right up my alley.
All the Panthers that are still in prison, that are fighting for their freedom, we're standing with you.
That's right.
And don't think it is no coincidence that Trump started this drama during the month of Black August. It's not
Oh, yeah.
coincidence.
Oh, yeah. It's all ancestral energy just moving in and showing us what we need to start doing as a people, coming together, networking, communicating.
Whatever y'all doing, keep on stepping.
Mm-hmm.
Keep on stepping. Okay.
That's
so
right.
which one would you like to close with? Which song?
One of them was I think he was talking about DessalineS. Or was it all of them?
Is it the video one? The video version?
Yes.
The 21
We
Cannons?
want to see them riding on the horses off into the sunset of freedom.
Okay, so we had Captain Henry 1814, and then we had 21 Cannons. So I think the 21 Cannons is
21 Cannons sounds just about right to me.
okay. Okay, hold on. 1 second. Let me share the screen.
All right, and make sure to give yourself a hug, Black family. Always appreciate yourself and love yourself and know that you are loved and appreciated. And if someone didn't tell you that they love you today, we do.
And I like how you said give yourself a hug, because in Kemetic yoga, they have a posture called Arset's Divine Embrace, where you're literally hugging yourself.
Got to.
Showing yourself self-love. So, yeah, you're right on point.
Right on. Power to the people. All right, peace out, family.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. How you gonna leave me? I told you I love you. Pain in my heart and you knew I was trouble. Enemy watching they want to invade it. Hoping my brothers don't ever betray us. Been on my mind and I hope I can save it. Look at my flaws, I don't see perfection. But I'm authentic, I'm whipping the 7. Like it's a phantom, I'm still manifesting. Gotta get money, I gotta get paid. Stay on my toes when I'm ducking these snakes. Go to my wrist and the queen on my arm. Feeling my energy, loving my charm. Might go put Dessaline face on a piece. Ready for war, that's in the palace, one of a kind and she loving my manners. One of a kind and I'm telling the truth. His and her Bentleys, I gotta get to. Feeling like future, we never gonna lose. Feeling like Garvey, I'm running the block. Acting off firm and I'm letting off shots. King of the North and I'm up at the top. King of the North and I feel like Moise. Took a few losses, I'm back on my feet. Selling they soul for trinkets and cash. Right on the front like the leader from Chad. Feel like a see me, I feel like I'm Idris. Walking on gold, I handle my business. Honor, integrity, money, and power. Told me she love me, she want me in power. Told her I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. Told her come over, come see me in person. Told her come over, I'm sick of the talking. Don't got no time cause that money be calling. Working all night and I'm up in the morning. Love when I call her, she love my attention. Body and soul, I'm truly protected. Back on that road and big body business. Told her I love her, I told her she mine. Get in that passenger seat, we gon' ride. Back on my mission, that money been stacking. Came from the bottom, I'm steady expanding. Run through the check and I pull up and vanish. Grabbing the neck from the back when I smash. Don't need no question, they know it's official. Come from the cloth in my life and no fiction. Ride for the scene like I'm Army enlist. Gotta stay focused, I'm moving deliberate. Heart of a king and my heart full of pain. Look at my neck and it's flooded with chains. And I got Dessaline blood in my veins. Enemy watching, I stay with a flame. Keep it 100, they know how we move. Black on black beam, interior blue. How you gonna leave me? I told you I love you. Pain in my heart and you knew I was trouble. Enemy watching, they wanna invade it. Hoping my brothers don't ever betray us. Been on my mind and I hope I can save it. Look at my flaws, I don't see perfection. But I'm authentic, I'm whipping the 7. Like it's a phantom, I'm still manifesting. Gotta get money, I gotta get paid. Stay on my toes when I'm ducking these snakes. Go to my wrist and the queen on my arm. Feeling my energy, loving my charm. Might go put Dessaline face on a piece. Ready for war, that's how you get peace. Know I'm protected, I'm ready for action. When I walk in, I need 21 cannons. Secret location, I'm up in the palace. One of a kind and she loving my manners. One of a kind and I'm telling the truth. His and her Bentleys, I gotta get to. Feeling like future, we never gonna lose. Feeling like Garvey, I'm running the block. Acting off firm and I'm letting off shots. King of the North and I'm up at the top. How you gonna leave me? I told you I love you. Pain in my heart and you knew I was trouble. Enemy watching, they want to invade it. Hoping my brothers don't ever betray us. Been on my mind and I hope I can save it. Look at my flaws, I don't see perfection.
By the time I was 20, Universal gave me $30 million. I thought I was dreaming, brother. Like, I couldn't believe that I had this much money and everything that happened in my life. I've been playing with
Got
money.
that money at 20?
Huh?
Y'all, you 20 years old?
I was 20 years old when they gave me that money.
That's big.
But I already had $1 million.
Ayo Mills, Ayo Mills, Ayo Mills.
Yeah, walk in the room and I stop all that talking. Stay on alert and I'm moving with caution. Feeling like baby, I'm up in New Orleans. Feeling like Stunner, feeling like Weezy. Look at my neck and my wrist is Fiji. Trying to get cash, I don't want to be famous. Look at my neck and my wrist contagious. Ain't no stopping when I get started. Ain't no stopping, gotta go harder. Drop that top, whip go brainless. Chasing that check, I ain't trying to be famous. Whipping that Benz, feeling like spaceships. Everything official, ain't no fake shit. Doors unlocked, community gated. Look at this ice, bet they gon' hate it. Look at my life, enemy vanquished. And it's on sight, gun in your faces. Look at that love, turn to hatred. Kill my ops like a Haitian. Ain't no love, ain't no honor, ain't no trust, ain't no conscience. I ain't perfect, but I'm honest. Enemy lurking, enemy watching, enemy stalking, taking photos 24/7. Straight surveillance, hit new spot, change location. Shorty got wet off my cadence. I see ice, but I got papers. Ladies love me, and I got flavors. Ain't no love in these streets. Nigga, yo jaloux, yo méchant. Got them chains off my feet, by the sword and by the gun. They throw flowers at my feet, and they say that I'm the one, and they say that I'm the target. When they see me, they pay homage. Shorty talking about divesting, she with Malibu most wanted. When I go and get that check, I put it up and make it stack. Drinking that bank, whipping that Benzo. When I pull off, it go fast. Need a Fortune 5 accountant just to count up all this cash. Got these samples trying to sue me just to make me walk it back. Walk in the room and I stop with that talking. Stay on alert and I'm moving with caution. Feeling like baby, I'm up in New Orleans. Feel like stunning, feel like Weezy. Look at my nigga, my wrist is Fiji. Trying to get cash, I don't wanna be famous. Look at my nigga, my wrist contagious. Ain't no stopping when I get started. Ain't no stopping, gotta go harder. Drop that top, whip go brainless. Chasing that check, I ain't trying to be famous. Whipping that Benz, feel like spaceships. Everything official, ain't no fake shit. Doors unlocked, community gated. Look at this ice, bet they gon' hate it. Look at my life, enemy fake with shit on sight, gun in your faces. Look at that love, turn to hatred. Kill my eyes like a Haitian. Ain't no love, ain't no honor, ain't no trust, ain't no conscience. I ain't perfect, but I'm honest. Enemy lurking, enemy watching, enemy stalking, taking photos 24/7, straight surveillance. Hit a new spot, change location. Shorty got wet off my cadence. Just see ice, but I got papers. Ladies love me, and I got flavors. Ain't no love in these streets. Make your jaloux your mission.
We have breaking news tonight involving a shocking incident at a high-profile luxury penthouse. Sources confirm that a man has been found dead.
We back. Spreading my wings and I had to get fly. Up at the top, an incredible vibe. Came from the bottom, I'm up in the sky. Give one look and said, baby, you fine. Wake up each morning and handle my business. They just be talking, you see me, I live. Right on my enemies, sounding like thunder. 1804, got that shit in my spirit. 1804 when I step in the building. 1804, that's word of my mother. Watch my women and die for my brother. Never gonna fall when I'm deep under pressure. Tell them we back and they better accept it. Move like a king, every step is divine. Right on my enemies with no exception. Taking revenge and I'm taking what's mine. Told me she loved me and said that it's real. So independent, ain't signing no deal. Feel like a king and I'm up in Cap Henry. I'm in the citadel, top of the hill. Trying to run up and we let off a cannon. Secret location, I'm keeping it still. You ain't retaliate, Franco Medina. Came to the country and he got killed. You ain't retaliate, Rafi man. Thought you was law, thought you was real. Didn't even want to come pick up the body. Had your man locked up, he died in the cell. Up at the palace, I'm throwing a party. Right on the south and I'm giving them hell. And my little shorty, she looking exotic. African features, she casting a spell. Run to the check like I work on my fitness. Wake up each morning and handle my business. Said that she love me, she want my genetics. Wanna get married and make it official. Wanna get married and have my babies. Up in the city, I'm riding Mercedes. Up in the city, they treat me like royalty. Feeling like Dolph, talking about Lord. Spreading my wings and I had to get fly. Up in the top, an incredible vibe. Came from the bottom, I'm up in the sky. Give one look and said, baby, you fine. Wake up each morning and handle my business. They just be talking, you see me, I live. Right on my enemies, sounding like thunder. 1804, got that shit in my spirit. 1804 when I step in the building. 1804, that's word of my mother. Watch my women and die for my brother. Never gonna fall when I'm deep under pressure. Tell them we back and they better accept it. Move like a king, every step is divine. Right on my enemies with no exception. Taking revenge and I'm taking what's mine. Pour up a drink and it's time that we toast. Watching my back, keep my enemies close. Only the family, I stick with my brothers. Cannons position outside of the coast. Heavy artillery for the protection. Move like a general, stick to the code. Feel like a king when I'm up in the north. Beautiful women, they trying to get chose. Launching invasion all over the south. Capture the capital with all my woes. Look at my energy and my demeanor. Dripping in ice and that's head to my toes. Lately I'm flexing all on the Americans. Flex my muscle on missing my road. Just got a carriage just coming from London. Boy, that shit cash, I ain't taking no loans. Boy, that shit cash, that's fresh on the boat. Enemy know I got millions in gold. Enemy know I got choppers and cannons. How did I do it? They can't understand it. How did I do it? It's cause I'm relentless. Call me King Harry, my name is cemented. Call me King Harry, I'm up in the palace. Call me King Harry, I'm raising the status. Yeah, love. Feeling untouchable, energy sacred. When I pull up, know my enemies hate. Setting up shop at a secret location. Chopper gon' sound like a standing ovation. Moving in silence, I never been regular. One of a kind, I ain't got no competitors. Son of a king, I'm the kingdom inheritor. Do what I want, I don't care what you telling us. Say to myself, me and my team. Walk in the spot, but they knowin' my name. Beautiful passenger, bet she gon' ride. Keep it authentic, I'm never gon' change. Always been solid, I'm built to survive. Gotta stay focused, I'm deep in the game. Never surrender, I got too much pride. Took all my losses and stayed in my lane. Took all my losses and now I got racks. Took all my losses and made that shit back. Plan to make gold, I need plenty of plaques. making my enemies empty the stash. Feel like a semi, I feel like Gianni. African gold is all over my body. African diamonds adorning my fingers. African kid when you look at my features. Enemy watching, I gotta get paid. Enemy watching and stalking my page. Watching my moves and they study my ways. Copy my energy, riding my wave. Enemy watching me like an obsession. Heart of a king, I don't need no acceptance. No, they gon' try but can't stop the progression. No, they gon' try but can't stop the ascension. Foot on the gas and I gotta go hard. Straight to the top, I've been down for too long. Plotting revenge, I'ma make them regret it. Ain't no more talking, I got too much leverage. Talking uranium, diamonds, and gold. Keep that shit real, I wish death on my foes. Keep that shit real, I ain't blocking my blessings. Stacking my profit and then I invest it. Feeling untouchable, energy sacred. When I pull up, know my enemies hate. Setting up shop at a secret location. Chopper gon' sound like a standing ovation. Moving in silence, I never been regular. One of a kind, I ain't got no competitors. Son of a king, I'm the kingdom inheritor. Do what I want, I don't care what you telling us. Say to myself, me and my team. Walk in the spot, but they knowin' my name. Beautiful passenger, bet you gon' ride. Keep it authentic, I'm never gon' change. Always been solid, I'm built to survive. Gotta stay focused, I'm deep in the game. Never surrender, I got too much pride. Took on my losses and stayed in my lane.
Hi, I'm Sage Robbins.
And I'm Tony Robbins.
Hi, Tony.